Tonight on Tabitha Takes Over. Tim Tschirhart owns Sweetgrass Salon and Spa in the little Five Points neighborhood of Atlanta, Georgia.
I see myself as the director, the choreographer. I try to create a community.
Tim turned what was once a successful quick cut salon into a holistic wellness center.
There's really nothing relaxing about our spa. It's kind of like being in someone's bedroom.
I always describe it as bohemian.
Tim is a hippie trying to be a businessman.
Tim is not communicating his vision, and now Sweetgrass is on the verge of failure.
Right now, we're financially just breaking even. All the money that comes in goes out.
Wait.
$0 day.
$0 a day.
I have a manager, Brian.
So we work here.
I guess Tim's our boss.
It's a carnival.
When Tim should be stepping in and doing stuff, Brian's the one that has to pick up his slack.
Brian will run around, but he's not really doing anything.
Did you check on that stuff that was back ordered?
What was it, the Enbrightenment?
Spray.
Are we for real out of oil?
Brian is so checked out. Please go find another job.
Where's Brian?
He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
Cluster are normal days.
I'm just over it.
Then quit. Nobody's making any money. Each month it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Can you get the dog out of the salon?
Tabitha, I'm at risk of losing everything. My business, the happiness of my family. I really need your help.
This place is special.
I'm Tabitha. I'm tough, I'm talented, I'm taking over.
Hello?
Is this Tim?
Yes,
This is Tabitha. Grab your keys, come outside and meet me.
I'll be right out.
Okay. Tim, I'm Tabitha. I'd like to show you something.
Okay.
I've had cameras in Tim's salon all day, and now I'm going to sit down with him and show him what I've seen. So, Tim, I have to ask you before we get started, what the hell are you wearing?
Yeah, I try not to be in there too long like this, but you know, I get dirty when I haven't to fix stuff or repair. So, you know, when I'm doing that type of work, this is kind of what I wear.
This is the outfit of a farmer. Tell me what's going on in your business and why you need my help.
Barely keeping it afloat. Everything that comes in goes right out.
So you're not making any profit whatsoever?
No.
That's a real problem.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me a little bit about the neighborhood that your salon is in.
It is a very bohemian area in the Atlanta version of East Village or maybe Venice. Fits my personality.
Are you a hairdresser?
I'm not. I am a chiropractor.
So how did you get into the hair salon business?
My brother is a hairstylist.
Okay.
And he opened up a few salons, and then I took over this salon.
What kind of salons were they?
High volume salons.
Like a place for fast haircuts?
Yes.
Lower prices? But that's not what your salon, Sweetgrass, is all about.
No, it's not. The original vision was we do more than just cutting hair. Ideally, a client would come in and have a massage and then have their skincare treatment, then maybe some hair services, makeup too, and finally talking to the nutritionalist about how they can continue a healthy lifestyle. Did I leave out chiropractic care?
You did?
I did.
And you're the chiropractor?
I'm the chiropractor, yes.
So you left yourself out?
Yeah.
Was the idea to cross-promote within all the different things that you offer? So a client would come in and get everything serviced?
Ideally.
Is it working?
No, everybody is kind of fending for themselves. Clients come in, they get their hair service and that's it, or they'll get a massage and that's it.
And why do you think it isn't working?
It's forgotten what the vision is.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
What is your role in the salon?
Fixing things.
So you're acting more like a handyman
Yes.
as opposed to an owner, manager, or chiropractor?
Yes. I rely on Brian, our manager, a good bit. Brought him in a couple of years ago, and I kind of turned things over more and more to him.
So is your manager's style of managing the same as your style of managing?
No, it's a little different. My style is a nurturing environment, a community environment. We trust each other to do what we're supposed to do. His style is more like, don't do it again or you're fired.
Sounds like you have a softer style of management, and Brian is kind of the hard ass.
Yes.
Let's take a look.
Okay. I know we have clients coming in shortly, but I just wanted to have a quick acknowledgement meeting. Just taking some time to acknowledge you.
So, Tim, tell me what is going on here.
Every now and then we do a community building exercises, and one of these things that we do are going around and we acknowledge somebody for what they're doing well. Brian, one of the biggest things I'd like to acknowledge you for is being likable. You have tons of friends. You probably have the biggest Facebook page out there. Yeah. Anybody else have anything else to add?
No? All right.
You do like Facebook.
This community may have a little dysfunction, Tim. Tim is clearly a bad communicator. He couldn't string a sentence together if his life depended on it. That is not a leader. So let's take a look at how your staff did today.
Okay.
And so you said your name was Frances, right? You're Frances and you're Megan. Okay, Kelsey. All right, so sorry, Frances and Kelsey. Kelsey.
So that is
Brian.
your manager.
Yes.
Brian had a really hard time keeping track of clients. And honestly, as a function of that, the staff ran behind all day.
It seems like that assistant is using my station to blow dry. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to apply and do your color right here in the lobby.
That is...
Kim Stacy, she's a stylist.
I know it's always something. I'm sorry.
Do you know what the client said?
What did she say?
She said, no, thank you, and she walked out. That's money out of your pocket and money out of your stylist's pocket.
Who's keeping track of this?
Well, you tell me, it's your salon. My guess would be your manager should be keeping track of it.
Yeah.
But he spent most of the day texting at the reception desk, in the break room, or at the front desk, online shopping. For a good part of the day. Honestly, Tim, did you know that Brian screws up their appointments and messes up their days?
Yeah. I've been meaning to talk to Brian about it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Have you had stylists walk out and leave?
Yeah, I have.
And have they told you why they left?
They say because of Brian.
Because of Brian.
Yes.
You seem very passive about this, but that's money out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this.
Give me a kiss. You wanna walk?
Whose dog is that?
That belongs to Tabitha, the receptionist.
Okay. I saw that dog standing on the front counter drinking out of someone's water glass.
Doesn't get much worse than that. I hope not.
Oh my God, Duncan! Duncan! The dog just pissed on the floor. He's peeing. Oh my God, he's peeing everywhere. Now this one's gonna smell like ball sweat and piss.
The client looked mortified. Does any of this fit into your holistic, natural wellness business?
Not even close.
I have to tell you, I actually think that your vision is a really interesting, good vision. But I won't put up with any of this rubbish. I want clients taken care of. I want them treated properly. I want them to come back. I want my stylist to act professionally. And I need you to take this business seriously. I've seen enough. Give me your keys. I'm taking over. What the hell is this? I guess I'm taking over your life for the week. Come on. Hello, everyone. Gather round.
Hi.
Hi. Where is everyone else?
I'll go get them.
My God. Hello. Don't hurry or anything.
Holy when the big T came rolling through those doors, I thought I was hallucinating. It was like a mannequin came to life with two swords ready to dice us all up.
I'm Tabitha, and I'm taking over. I have cancelled all your appointments for the week, and in that week, you're going to play by my rules. At the end of the week, some of you may be working here, and some of you may not. And now, I would like to take a closer look at this place. What the hell are these? Tim, have you seen this? All the straw and stuffing coming out, that's lovely.
It's seen better days.
I get the vintage idea, but this is just broken and manky. What's the deal with all the squiggly painting all over the door frames?
The idea was to have folk art style.
I'm all for art in a space, but this is just a mishmash of colors and squiggles, and these doors here honestly look like a 3-year-old painted them.
The decor is completely unprofessional. It's absolutely embarrassing to bring clients in there. It looks like a carnival exploded.
It's just such a hodgepodge.
Well, did you notice what the desk is?
What is the desk, actually?
It's a bed frame with a door nailed to it.
Where did you get this?
I had this door, and my neighbor, I saw the bed frame, and if it turned it upside down, it would have the...
So your neighbor was throwing out their bed.
Yes.
Wow. So this is... Yeah. Are you kidding? It looks like an old man's house coat. It's disgusting. And they smell.
We're trying to be this high-end salon in this great neighborhood, but once you're in here, you realize it's just kind of like shabby. And that's why I'm just severely frustrated. I'm like, already got half a foot out the door.
What? Honestly, can you see this? I mean, this is, look, the massager should be on the clients, not all over the walls. And it's really massive amounts. It's everywhere. This is a nightmare.
A nightmare.
It's like a psychedelic bad dream.
Exactly.
I need to get out of here. I can't take it. Tim is trying to turn this salon into a tranquil wellness center, but Sweetgrass's decor is like a bad acid trip. Clearly, when it comes to the vision, everyone is blind in this place. The only people that obviously have their eyes wide open are the clients because they're leaving in droves. Coming up.
I cannot work with him anymore.
If you're not willing to grow and you think you can do better elsewhere, then quit.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I had the staff meeting without Brian because I wanted the staff to be able to talk freely about the management of the salon. So tell me what's really going on in this salon and why it needs help. What kind of owner is Tim?
I've worked here for 2 years and I don't really even know who Tim is.
Private.
Yeah. I don't know why he owns a salon, truthfully.
That was actually my next question. Why does he own a salon?
I think Tim has a greater vision that he hasn't really, hasn't expressed at all to most people.
Yeah.
I originally came here because I saw on the website the mission of the spa was to bring inner beauty to the surface.
Do you all know what the vision is?
I don't know exactly what the vision is at all.
We could be this amazing, organic, socially responsible salon, and it's not happening.
Tim told me yesterday that Brian is the manager.
Tim brought him in to his like family, community-oriented place, and then Tim checked out, and then Brian just laid in.
Brian is not respected as a manager.
Like not properly booking our appointments. We've had to hand out gift certificates and discount things because they come in on the wrong day, come in on the wrong time.
Or they can't get the services that they want.
And then people quit, people leave.
People leave because of Brian.
They get fed up with stuff,
Yeah.
It never changes. I don't think Brian's a good manager. I feel like he's really negative and two-faced. I will go somewhere else if this doesn't change.
Who's the biggest problem in here? Brian, Tim,
The
Brian?
combination is a tough
Physically,
combination.
Brian. Overall, Tim.
Why would you want to stay here if the owner doesn't care?
If Tim really wants this vision of a holistic wellness center, then, honestly, the key thing here is for me to see what the quality of work is like. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Brian, what's wrong? You look nervous.
You just make me nervous.
I make you nervous.
Yes. Tabitha does make me nervous, and she definitely is a train coming through Sweetgrass, but it is the train that I have been praying for to crash into that bitch.
All right, Katie, so what are we doing today?
So I want a pretty significant amount cut off, just lightened up because it gets really heavy.
Okay. With curly hair, it can make you feel a little bulky. If you go too short, you can kind of get that mushroom look, which I definitely don't want to have happen. But at the same time, with longer layers, sometimes you don't get such a nice shape with the shorter, more in between.
Stop you?
Yeah, absolutely.
She's not going to be sure what the benefit of having short layers or the benefit of having long layers are because you've just kind of negated both.
Okay.
So you can keep going.
Okay, thank you.
So we have you down for a 1 hour massage, right? Okay, so would you just like a full body relaxation?
I noticed that you do, is it hot stone massage?
We do hot stone massage. It requires a little preparation time because it takes 30 minutes to warm up the stones.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be okay.
But definitely something we could try next time.
I find it really interesting that if your client wanted a hot stone massage, she's your only client for the day, so you could actually take the time to prep the stones.
So I basically, for the past 9 years, haven't been doing this correctly.
I'm not saying that, and you don't need to take that attitude with me.
I don't appreciate a negative energy in my massage room.
The negative energy is actually coming from you, not from me.
Anger, yeah.
The point of me being here is to try and bring you clients into this salon.
I've been really busy and haven't had a problem. I cut back hours because I don't want to work here anymore.
And you obviously don't want to get better, and you don't want to take any critique, so please do your client. Hopefully you do a great job.
Thanks.
You don't take your anger out on your clients. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, you're obviously doing, you keep saying
sending
nothing.
a site plan for my festival.
So you saw a window of opportunity and decided you would do something non-salon related.
There's nothing else to do right now.
There's always something to do, especially when you're a manager.
So everyone's just sitting around back there. And I'm actually working instead of sitting around.
You're working on something
on
that's
something
yours,
else, but
and you don't need to be such a smart ass. It doesn't work for me, okay?
Tabitha was bitching at me for checking my email and doing other work. And to get real for a second, I think people can see, they can see how bored I am. Am I right?
So, Jared, what brings you in today?
I've got lower back pain that stems from a car accident I had last year.
What makes it better? What makes it worse?
I can't sit or stand for too long. No heavy lifting.
Got it.
Do you enjoy doing this, being a chiropractor?
I love being a chiropractor, yes.
Because I don't see that from you.
Okay.
It's that communication where I really want to help you, and this is how I would approach it. And by the way, I have a great masseuse out there because that could really help, yeah? And that keeps in what your vision for this is all about.
Absolutely.
Brian has a bad attitude and the staff don't respect him. So I wanted to sit down with him and find out what's going on. Tell me what Tim is like as an owner.
He's like giving me a position of power in which I can't actually do anything. I have no firing capabilities. What he says is, you let employees fire themselves. So,
Okay, and what does that mean?
for me, what it means is I have to be a passive-aggressive bitch to get somebody out the door who shouldn't work here.
You intentionally treat people badly to
I
force
have.
them to leave.
Yes, I've definitely have been manipulative in that way. I feel like Tim thinks that everyone loves it here. He thinks that they all love him, but the thing that he doesn't really recognize in the staff, they'd f***ing throw him under the bus in a heartbeat. You know, they would stab him in the back, they'd steal his books, and they'd f***ing walk to the next salon.
Wow.
I promise you. I don't hang out with anyone here. Nobody likes me. I don't really like anyone I work with, to be honest, but, you know, we've made monsters, really. They feel entitled to anything and everything.
You actually just call your entire staff monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize how...
I don't know how to fix it, though. I feel trapped by it.
From what I saw, you're not doing your job. The staff all told me that you don't know how to book clients properly. The books are screwed up all the time.
I can book a appointment. That is for sure.
Brian is an arrogant little weed. Brian was more than happy to throw Tim under the bus for being an ineffective owner, but if anyone was a bad employee, it was Brian. I think the colour's really nice, and I think it's a really good start because your client's happy with it, and I think the finish of your work is really, really nice as well.
Thank you.
Your client knew exactly what she wanted.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's a good thing. But you really...
I was too hesitant.
Way too hesitant.
Yeah, absolutely.
And part of what people come to a professional for is to get professional advice.
And the direction.
And for you, yes.
Yeah.
And I also like the fact that you took critique really well. All right?
If I'm gonna have anyone tell me what I'm doing right or what I'm not doing right, you know, of course I want Tabitha to be the person to do that, so.
I heard a ruckus in the spa area and I found Jacqueline upset and in tears.
I don't want to be here. I was already 95% sure I was going to be quitting soon anyways. Like, I'm sick of it.
She's quitting.
She's quitting.
She's quitting right now, quitting Sweetgrass.
I'm sick of Brian as a manager. I cannot work with him anymore.
Because of the way he speaks to you.
Just the way everything is run, and I don't want to be here.
She can't handle it.
She's having a meltdown.
Good riddance.
Coming up, Tim, we are going to save the whales. And I know you believe in that.
I do.
Because you're a big old hippie at heart. I know you are.
I'm sick of Brian as a manager. I cannot work with him anymore.
She's quitting.
She's quitting.
She's quitting right now. Quitting Sweetgrass.
Because of the way he speaks to you.
Just the way everything is run, and I don't want to be here.
Clearly, Jacqueline is having some issues in this salon. But if she wants to walk out of Tim's business, then she needs to go and tell him that she quits.
I'm quitting today. I'm sorry. Tim, I was already going to talk to you, and I'm just over it, and it's not you. I just can't handle it anymore.
You've been an integral part of this business, and you have amazing qualities that I would love to see you here.
Sorry, Tim. I don't want to stay.
Even if things change in here, you don't want to stay?
Even if things change, I do not want to stay.
You can come in, Brian.
Okay.
You're the manager, so...
All I gotta say is that from the very beginning, since you have come here, me and Tim have bent over backwards, Jacqueline, to give you the paychecks, to give you the schedule you wanted.
I offered
You get
to
whatever
quit.
you want, Jacqueline. So if you're gonna cave in right now and quit right now, then quit.
Tim is trying to manage some hippy-dippy vision of the community where people fire themselves, and Brian is running around being passive-aggressive, gossiping, and telling people off. The management in Sweetgrass is absolutely
So if you're not willing to grow and you think you can do better elsewhere, then I think you should go.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Everyone here could have stood in a circle and held hands and begged her to stay. She still would have walked.
Right.
Somebody just needs to tell her to go shove it. If you can't be happy here, go. You. Peace out.
We did have a little bit of drama. Do you want to tell your staff what happened?
Jacqueline's decided to not be a part of Sweetgrass anymore.
How do you guys as a staff feel about Jacqueline leaving?
We don't want negative energy festering in here.
Nothing against her, but go, go.
Right.
We're all doing it because we want this place to really shine. We want to be happy here, so.
I like what you said, because it is about being part of a team and it's about everyone growing together.
Exactly.
We will move forward. That's what we do.
Right.
And we respect each other. We talk about ways to help each other. And I'm mumbling again, aren't I?
No, you're doing great.
Is there a
I can do
string
this.
back there? Hands up.
I can do it.
Hands up.
Tim's staff don't know what his vision is, and they're clearly not working together as a team. So I need to see if he's capable of communicating his vision and guiding his team to achieve it. Your staff said that they like the idea of this being a holistic wellness centre, but you have to share your vision for your business with your staff so that they know what they need to do to make your business successful and make them successful.
Yes.
You know what? They don't cross-promote each other's businesses.
Right.
So there's no giving a client an experience of inner and outer beauty because they're not working together as a team.
Right.
The spa doesn't promote the salon doesn't promote the spa, and then you have a manager who you've handed the reins to in the middle of it all, stirring a pot.
That's true. I didn't keep an eye on it.
Because I have to tell you, Brian has a terrible attitude.
I knew it was an issue. I understand where Tabitha's coming from, but I'm afraid he'll be upset and he might be a little vengeful. He might, get me back in another way.
Brian cost you an employee today. She was fed up with the way that she was spoken to and the way Brian was managing.
Okay.
All Brian really did all day was her. And I got Brian on the internet doing his other work.
I had no idea that was going on.
Tomorrow we're going to start to change it. Tim has a great vision for Sweetgrass, but the staff aren't working together to make the vision a reality. So we're here at the Georgia Aquarium, which is actually the largest aquarium in the world. You're not working to really fulfill the vision for holistic wellness.
Absolutely.
So today, you guys are going to work together to care for some very special clients. Tim, we are going to save the whales. And I know you believe in that.
I do.
Because you're a big old hippie at heart. I know you are. I know you are. Erica is actually going to teach us how to feed the whales. communicate with the whales, and massage the whales.
Shut up!
Come on, everyone.
Right here in the middle of the pool, we're gonna see Mr. Beethoven.
This is going to be our big opportunity to really merge as a team and bring our whole mission to life. So I was really excited.
2,
3.
Go. That was crazy. Here he comes. All right. Take 2 fingers out. We're gonna wave them around like you're conducting an orchestra, okay? Just like that.
Wow, really?
Oh my God. Very nice.
I think the point of the aquarium was to show us how to work as a team and how to communicate and how to nourish what we love.
It's unfair that Tim gets to go the whole time.
I know.
Sure, I know. He's getting all kinds of rewards for being a bad boss.
Yeah.
The staff seem to really get into their tasks for looking after the whales, except for Brian, who stood on the sidelines whispering, bitching, and stirring.
How was it?
Freezing, but so fun. Yeah.
No, it was amazing. The coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I took anything away from going to see the whales. I'm not sure that I actually got the total point.
Reach right out. You're welcome to. Give him a little back rub.
That's amazing.
We want to make sure that everybody has a nice range of motion in their flippers and in their tail flukes to make sure that they're feeling comfortable. So I'm sure you kind of go through the same thing with massage, right?
Yep. How often do you get to learn something that's vital to your business from being with the whales and transferring that to your team, to your staff, and something that's really going to move us forward? It's life-changing.
The way these whales are treated by Erica and by all the trainers here, everyone works together, and that's what you all have to do to take care of your clients. You want to service them from the inside out, but that means that you have to help each other by cross-promoting each other's business. And that's what I hope this experience brought today, because that's what Erica and her team do, and clearly it works because they're very well-behaved whales. I want you to tell your team about your vision and share with them what you need from them to really make sure that this vision can be achieved.
It's really about sharing our passion with each other and our clients, creating that beauty from inside and outside in the most natural way that we can, both through customer service, services. That's what Sweetgrass is about. I really hope y'all can get on board with me, and I really need y'all.
We need you too.
We're so excited. Yeah, we need
And
you too.
I'm going to be the leader that you need. Okay?
How does that make you guys feel to hear that?
Yeah, it's really good to hear.
All right.
We're seeing our vision again because it got cloudy too.
Yeah, definitely.
Now it's time for this space to change and evolve. I have something that I would love to start with.
What's that?
With a sledgehammer and a crowbar.
Oh, no.
What's wrong? What are you saying oh no for?
Well, I made this.
You made it, now you're gonna break it.
Y'all don't like it, I understand. I can take it and I'll take it apart.
Are you ready for change or not?
We've come so far, don't stop now.
Yeah.
You don't want to take a sledgehammer to the desk?
I'd rather take it to the computer back there.
Tim, it's gonna
Yeah.
feel
So,
so
okay.
liberating.
It won't, to me.
Does anyone else feel the faith in this room just collapsing on itself? Collapsing on itself.
When Tim refused to break the desk, I thought Brian's head was going to explode. The guy has a lot of aggression.
You have a staff here that's pouring their hearts out, and this was the moment you heard everyone scream and cheer just to get rid of this one desk.
And we'll get rid of it.
I
Gone.
know, but these people have one foot out the door. This is the thing that's gonna keep everyone here, keep us gelled together. If you can't sacrifice one desk for this team, then we just fall apart again. Here we are, putting our asses and our careers on the line, and he can't even part ways with 2 pieces of garbage that he stuck together 9 years ago. For me, it was the breaking point. It felt really good to pull down those f***ing beads. It really did.
The staff were really disappointed that Tim refused to break the desk, but He is the boss and he did compromise with them. And ultimately, they need to listen to their boss.
Tabitha's like we're carrying a casket.
Put it on the curb. I think that's where Tim found it, isn't it, on the curb?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, at this rate.
All right.
Okay.
Did you really just kick that? Coming up, you're annoying.
I'm annoying.
Because you run.
Tabitha is a genuine bitch.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Look, he's all dressed for the occasion. Who knew? How professional you look. You scrub up all right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
Wow.
What do you think?
Very cool.
What do you think of your new
Looks
sign?
so good.
You can see it.
Yes.
So now everyone can actually see what you are and what you do. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh my God. What?
Wow.
Oh my God. This is amazing.
New waiting area, brand new furniture. What do you think?
I love it. It feels bright. Like it feels like.
Yeah, it does. I think it feels really bright. It was a real hodgepodge in here. So I wanted to open up the space. First thing a client sees when they walk in the door is Sweetgrass. And I brought live plants in to carry the new Zen motif. You will notice the new front desk. I actually think it looks great there.
Yeah.
New day spa sign. Okay, and again, just carrying through. So let's go back here into the massage room.
Oh, wow.
The stains on the wall were horrific. So this has been painted, all the oil stains are gone. In here, you have fresh robes, new flip-flops in the basket, new bed linen, new towels. The doors have been painted.
Thank you.
Are you freaking out?
No, I'm good.
All right, let's keep going.
Oh my God.
The motif of the grass flows all the way through. Brand new salon chairs
Great.
from Takara Belmont.
Oh, wow.
And brand new dryers.
The salon looks awesome. Tabitha did an amazing job. The salon is still eclectic, fun, creative. It's just updated. And it's really exciting to be there.
Today has to be about you focusing on Tim's vision for this salon. It's all about wellness and communicating, not just with each other, but with your clients. And then giving them great services so that they want to come back. Okay? And
right.
Tim, I want you to lead. Okay?
Yeah.
And Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to step up and be a good manager?
Absolutely.
Because that's what I want.
Yeah.
You're smiling at me, so.
I'm smiling because I'm excited.
Okay, good. And for everyone else, you all need to be cross-promoting each other's services, which is something you haven't done in here. Get your stations ready. It's going to be a great day. Clients will be here soon.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
Come on back. So I printed out some recipes for you.
Who checked in Kim's client?
I did.
Okay. Kim didn't know she was here.
Right.
You didn't tell Kim.
Okay. Sorry.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Kim didn't know her client was here, so please make sure that you tell the stylist that the client's here.
Okay.
On reopening day, Brian was no better with the clients in the book than he was on undercover. Did someone tell you that your client was here?
No.
I was just coming up to check.
Hi.
He ran around all day like a chicken with his head cut off, losing track and forgetting to tell stylists that their clients were there. You need to make sure that you tell people that their client's here.
Right. Okay. I'll get it on the first time. Obviously, if I'm the f***ing manager, then I deserve all the criticism in the world, but I've been bitched out every 2 f***ing seconds by Tabitha herself. And so that drives me crazy.
You're annoying.
I'm annoying.
Because you run instead of like listening, focusing, and then going.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And that is a quality that a good manager has to have.
Okay. I just wanted to crawl out of my skin and f***ing disappear. Tabitha, she is a genuine bitch.
Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
How do you like it?
Looks great.
Good.
I definitely think we're all much closer to fulfilling Tim's vision. It feels amazing to be a team.
How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Good.
This is Tim. He's the owner and also a chiropractor
Nice to meet
here.
you. Yeah.
Did you know the salon offered that? That there was actually a chiropractor here as well?
We also have a nutritionist here, and we do massage and skincare.
Thank you for coming in.
And let me give you Kimmy's card so she can do the color correction.
She's actually gonna book her whole bridal party today.
Yeah.
Cross-promoting works. It's not like a job for them where they have to cross-promote. They sincerely enjoy working together. This is how I'm gonna make Sweetgrass a success.
Tim's client was asking about a massage.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a throwaway because she's been here before and gets a massage.
Well, it's not a throwaway because it's still a client that's booking another service. When you say that, it sounds very negative.
Like I keep saying to you, I admit I'm probably the most bitter person here because I've been here the longest.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You're the manager, so you are a leader, and you can't be that bitter.
But see, part of that predicament is that I've never been able to just address things straight on, because what ends up happening is that Tim ends up kind of always undoing what it was that I would have said, you know, even if I'm handling it to the best of my ability.
Brian likes to blame everyone else, including Tim, for his inadequate management style. And I don't see Brian changing.
Why so much drama?
Like it just, it pisses me off that Jacqueline quit for nothing. She's like railed me.
What's going on?
Just
what are you talking about?
Looking for the laundry basket so we can take the stuff out of the dryer.
Have you been telling everyone I've been giving you a hard time all day, Brian?
Maybe a little. I just was saying, truthfully, I'm surprised Jacqueline quit, and I was saying that instead of trying to take that moment and process and learn from it, she just ran out the door.
Look, I agree with you, but now you have to do what we talked about. Stop gossiping.
Yeah.
And that includes about me.
Okay.
Yeah? So, are you ready to come and talk to me about my final recommendations?
Definitely.
Okay, come on. So you feel good about the day?
Very good. I think I have reconnected to that passion and connecting to everybody and having the team work together ignites me, makes me excited.
Good.
Yeah.
Everyone cross-promoted each other and talked about the other services. And the place was really peaceful. That's how it should feel when you walk in here.
And they communicated with each other really well as a team, beautifully.
Now it's time to talk about our problem child. That would be Brian.
Okay.
Your manager needs to lead by example just as you do. You can't expect your staff to work hard if they see their manager texting, online shopping.
Can't do that.
You can't.
Can't do that anymore.
For me,
Yeah.
I would let Brian go. Because I have to tell you, Brian's not going to fire himself. Ever.
No.
Because he has a very cushy gig. Coming up, Tim has made a promise to me that from now on, Tim will actually fire you. Which brings me to you, Brian.
So annoying because I've got my ass handed to me over and over again today. The thing about the gossiping and being the stir, as Tabitha keeps calling it, can you tell Kelly she's not the only person here with the brain? And she's like, I would love to.
She didn't see anything.
I know it's not great. But this is not the problem here. Whatevs, we'll see what happens. I thought it was really weird that out of all the people who have actually tried to keep that business open and have actually been loyal to it, that she thought I was the one that needed to be reprimanded. Tabitha is a way bigger bitch than me.
So Tim and I have just been discussing my final recommendations. And Tim has made a promise to me that he's going to communicate, which I think he did a great job today, and lead you all. You know what, from now on, you guys aren't firing yourselves. Tim will actually fire you. Which brings me to you, Brian. I know that you have been telling everyone how hard I am on you, how much trouble you're in. And you know what, yeah, I'm hard on you because you are the manager and you have to lead by example. So Tim, why don't you tell Brian what you've decided?
Brian, I've decided that you'll be on probation. We'll sit down, we'll come out with some guidelines, and if you break the guidelines, then you'll have to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Being put on probation, I thought was a little bull. I have been the almost complete bearer of all the weight of Sweetgrass for the last 3.5 years. And so I think Tabitha made a mistake. Probation.
So do you understand what Tim's saying to you, Brian?
Absolutely.
I hope that being on probation will put a fire under Brian's ass. We'll see. I'm not a total believer.
I really have to say, when I walked in here, I wanted to walk out. But you guys are really a different team. And it's a really nice thing to see.
It feels really good.
It's a great thing to experience.
So I have one last thing for you.
Yes.
Okay, these are the keys that Tim gave me when I took over. So, all right, there you go. You need to be a leader and lead your vision, okay? Otherwise, you never know. I might be back. Good luck, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Good luck. Bye. When I first walked into this hippy-dippy community, I truly didn't think anyone would change. But today, almost everyone supported Tim and his holistic vision, except for Brian. And if Brian goes back to his stirring, ineffective management style, this business will truly tank. But we'll see. When I left Sweetgrass 6 weeks ago, Tim was communicating his vision and the staff was starting to work together as a team. But Brian, the manager, was a real stirrer, and I'm concerned how they're doing today.
Hi.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
You too.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Kelly. So what's going on? How is everything?
Everything's great.
What kind of changes have you seen in the salon?
I've seen Tim play a much bigger part, and he's helped incorporate all of us back into the business itself.
Are you guys now cross-promoting each other and talking about all the different facets of your business?
Absolutely. I know Sherry has referred a few clients to me for facials, which has been amazing. I referred a few clients to Kim.
That's
so
great.
it's working really well. So now we're working a lot more as a team.
So how is everything?
Everything's great. Everybody loves coming to work here now. Tim has laid down the law. We have rules and we abide by them.
Tell me what's going on in Sweetgrass. How is everyone?
Everyone who works here has told me they want to be here 100%.
That's really great. And what about Brian?
He was on the probation, and I sat down with him and we came up with a list of things that we needed changed. And he couldn't meet that commitment, so I let him go.
Does that mean you've stepped into the management role?
Yes. I can't tell you how good it feels to be back in charge and having to go down the direction I want it to go.
That's good. Wow, this place has really changed. Not only are they cross-promoting, they have a really clear holistic vision, and Tim fired Brian, and he's stepped up and he's leading his team. This place is on the way to being a really successful wellness center. Next time on Tabatha Takes Over.
I just want to come here and not lift a finger. I am not prepared at all today.
I care more about your f***ing business than you care.
I know, right?
I know, right?
She wants to not have to run the salon. They should make money for me, and I should not have to do a damn thing.
She don't give a
This is your house.
What just happened?
I do the best that I can every day.
Sell the salon then and be done with it.
I'm not doing that.
That's what you should f***ing do. For more information and footage, go to bravotv.com.